Buick Grand National, the Darth Vader of muscle cars. Picture this, the 1980s, an era of synth-pop, neon colors, and, rather bizarrely, big hair. Amidst this kaleidoscope of culture came a car that looked like it had wandered off the set of a spaghettiwestern, dressed head to toe. Well, bonnet to boot lid in menacing black. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Buick Grand National. This is a car that doesn't shout for attention. It growls ominously, leering from the shadows with all the subtlety of a mugger in a dark alley. The Grand National was Buick's uncharacteristic response to the muscle car era's twilight, a vehicle so edgy and dark that Batman would probably have driven it home to the Batcave. Let's talk appearance, shall we? Unlike the flamboyant peacocks of its time, the Grand National comes dressed in a black tuxedo. No chrome bumpers, no flashy decals, just a menacing, inky abyss on wheels. If Darth Vader drove a car, this would be his daily commuter. And the interior? Black. The trim? Black dotto. I'm convinced that if you looked at it in the right light, it might even absorb your soul. Underneath this suit of darkness is Buick's 3.8-liter V6 turbo, an engine that produces a sound akin to a Rottweiler snarling at a postman. The turbocharged heart pumps 245 horsepower, which doesn't seem insane by today's standards. But remember, this was the 1980s. Back then, manufacturers were shackled by emission regulations tighter than skinny jeans at a boy band audition. Thus, the Grand National, with its turbo snarl and brute force, felt like an unleashed predator. The driving experience? Imagine harnessing a hurricane. The acceleration throws you back in your seat, and the turbo lag is like being hit with a sledgehammer. The handling is best described as exhilaratingly unpredictable. Corners are its mortal enemy, but straight lines? It devours those like a kid let loose in a candy store. The Grand National wasn't just fast, it was also cockily confident. Races against Corvettes and Mustangs of its time? Child's play. It was good old American muscle with a chip on its shoulder and something to prove. It practically dared you to challenge it, just so it could beat you and laugh at your misfortune. Inside, the Grand National might as well come with a packet of Marlboros and a leather jacket. The seats are plush, but everything else feels like it's built for purpose, not vanity. The dashboard looks like the love child of an arcade game and a fighter jet, with gauges and switches that make you feel like you're about to launch a missile rather than drive to the shops. In conclusion, the Buick Grand National is a relic, a stubborn middle finger to the rising tide of dainty, fuel-efficient nonsense. It's not just a car, it's an attitude. A snarling, growling, unapologetic beast that invites you to revel in the sheer joy of rebellious velocity. So if you get the chance to pilot one, grab it. Grin maniacally at anyone trying to keep up, and give a nod to an era where power, not polish, was king. Enjoying the ride with the sinister Buick Grand National? Smash that like button, subscribe to Otoicons, and drop a comment about which muscle car you think had the meanest attitude. Stay tuned for more thrilling automotive legends.